Because we want to see when brothers come on, you know what I'm saying? Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Okay. Hebrew Israelites of the Great Millstone Branch out here in Montreal, Canada. Okay, we're just having a spiritual conversation, you know. We're just having a conversation about health and whatnot. And I said it's better if we get this on the on the camera, you know. See, we're here eating some watermelon, some yellow watermelon. You know, thanks to the brothers, Card brought that through. Found that somewhere. See that? The yellow watermelon with the black seeds in it. Right? Now, there's nothing really wrong necessarily with the white seeds. It's just that the white seeds are the immature versions of the black seeds. You understand? So there's not as much nutrients and you can't grow with them. Okay? Because Esau is impatient and he set up a microwave society. Everything is, he cuts everything down before it's time. Okay? So either way, we're out here, we're here eating this watermelon, all right, through the Spirit. And the brother was going to bring out a scripture. Bring that scripture out, brother. Showing you that Esdras, you know, that showed that our forefathers were very conscious about diet, especially when it came to being in the Spirit. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 12 and verse 51. It says, "But I remained still in the field 7 days, as the angel commanded me, and did eat only in those days of the flower of the field, and had my meat of the herbs." I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra 13 and 1. It says, "And it came to pass after 7 days."
So he had his meat of the herbs, meaning he had his meat of greenery. Okay? Not even fruits. This is really like a vegetable diet. Okay? Because me, myself, this right now is I did a 4 days of just fruits and vegetables. And this is the 4th day. And this is the 5th day. Okay? But mainly I did fruits, mainly fruits. Had some vegetables in there. Now, fruits is a detoxifier, while vegetables, they build you up. See, we have to know these things about health. We have to know these things about the fruits, and we have to be physicians as well. Go ahead.
It says, 2nd Ezra 13 and 1, it says, "And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and that it moved all the waves thereof."
Another thing, he said he dreamed, right? After he was eating those herbs, he said he had a dream, which this was really a vision. Now, when you start to eat this way, what happens is you start to get more dreams. You start to get more dreams, they start to get more vivid. Okay, because what? Because you're eating a healthy diet. Okay? You're decalcifying your pineal gland, which is where your spiritual connection lies. Go look up the pineal gland and how people have their pineal gland calcified. Matter of fact, look up pineal gland. Okay? Go ahead.
No, that was pretty much it. It goes into the vision that he received.
Okay. And maybe look up pineal gland in the spirit. But go ahead, get that, Daniels.
Now you want it from build up or?
So you can build up.
So Daniel 1, and I'll start at 6. "Now among these were the children of Judah, Daniel, Hananiah, and Mishael, and Azariah, unto whom the prince of the Enoch gave names, for he gave unto Daniel the name of Belteshazzar, and Ananias of Shadrach, and Misael of Meshach, and Azariah as Abednego. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the Enoch."
So he didn't want to defile himself. See, the king, wine is not wicked. Wine is not wicked, right? And the food, anything that he was given to the Israelites, most likely they were lawful. But that doesn't make eating and drinking that in excess healthy. It's not healthy when you eat that or drink that in excess. Now, get me the word defiled. You got the blue letter on that? Okay, look at the word defiled in that particular passage. Okay? Because this food that we're eating is constantly defiling us. Even the things that we think is healthy is defiled. Right? But that can't be an excuse for you to go more left.
Right.
Oh, well, you know, the fruits are defiled too, but I guarantee you the fruits are not more defiled than the meat. Okay? Then, well, certain, I'll say chicken and beef and you know, because those things Esau genetically modified and did all kind of extra stuff to, and it's worse when it's meat. You know? And another thing is you're eating meat every day. See, fruits, if they're defiled, cool, but you're eating it every day and it's still doing what it has to do, even with that defilement on it. It may not be as potent, it may not be as strong, but it's still doing what it has to do as in detoxifying the body. And if you don't believe me, go look up on YouTube at all these people with their testimonials of it. You know, well, it's defiled. Well, then how come it helped them? How come it helped this individual cure themselves of CAN to the C to the E to the R? We got to speak like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Showed the brother a video of the woman that healed herself with the grapes.
Yeah.
I showed you that, right? She healed herself with this. Huh?
40 days, huh?
40 days, man.
50 days.
Actually, it might have been even less than that. I don't remember, but
40 days.
40 days, maybe? Okay, so 40 days. All right? But that's nothing. That's a month and a half. Right? Where Esau will tell you if you go to them, they'll tell you, no, you're done. They got to put you through chemo. You're through. They'll just, put your house in order. You know what I'm saying? Give you all these type of things that make you even worse off than you were. But if you were to go into the things of the earth, give me that.
Yep. This is so like Ecclesiasticus. Wait for a minute. Ecclesiasticus 38 and verse 4. It says, "The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them."
Right. He that is wise is not going to abhor the medicines that were created out of the earth, man. Okay? What kind of medicines were created out of the earth? Watermelon that we're eating right now. Okay? Juniper root. All right? Ashwagandha. All these things are medicines. You gotta say that. Okay? Try to mix it up so Esau's algorithm gets thrown off. That are made out of the earth. And what do? They all of them have their own benefits.
Yeah.
And you know the Lord is so far out that the things that benefit certain parts of the body, they look like those parts of the body. Go look up the charts, man.
And you got walnuts for the brain, the carrot, if you cut it, you can see it's for the eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the red fruits is for the bloodstream, and then the yellow fruits for the skin. You know, so like the brother was saying, the Lord's creation is far out, but at the same time, it's simple. You know, to the point when you look at it, you can see, oh, this is for my heart, this is for my eyes, this is for my, for the different parts of your body. You know? Can I read this?
Yep.
This is Genesis 1 and verse 29. It says, "And the Most High said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree, and the which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed, till you it shall be for thy meat." So according to creation, when the creation was made, the Lord gave seed, which we read, the medicines out of the earth for our bodies, man. It only makes sense because what? When man was created, they did not come from the soils of the earth. Just like when the trees, they're planted, they have to take roots from the earth and get those different elements so that it brings those fruits, and then, you eat it, and then, it benefits your body. That's how the creation is made, man.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? We're made of the earth. So what heals us is the things that come from the earth. Because everything that's in your body is in the earth. It's in the soil. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. That was it on that? Okay, let's get back to this word, the definition of defiled. Because Daniel didn't want to defile himself with the king's meat, which when you look it up, is usually was fried foods. Go ahead.
Yeah, the word defiled, which is ga'al, it says here to defile, pollute, desecrate. To be defiled, be polluted.
Ga'al or halal?
Ga'al.
Okay, ga'al, okay. Because the word halal, how them Arabs say halal, that really means defiled in Hebrew. That's another way of saying defiled or corrupt. So this is, go ahead.
Yep. It says here to be desecrated, of removal from priesthood, to pollute, stain, to defile oneself.
You don't want to pollute what? His health.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pollute his health. And ultimately, when you pollute your health, what else are you polluting? Your spirit. When you pollute your health, you pollute your spirit. Your connection to the Most High is lesser from the things you eat. Believe it or not. Oh, brother, oh wow, I still got the spirit on me every day. Well, you know how much more the spirit would be on you if you ate right? Imagine. You see what I'm saying? How much more you would accomplish if you ate correctly. See, this is how Esau gets Jake. Esau, they don't play games, man. When you look at these vegans and shit, and these people that are super into health and all this, a lot of it is Edomites. Okay? So they'll beat you with that because they're and then that's why they can get more things accomplished and things like that too, is because Jake is so, the demons are possessing Jake and got such a hold on Jake with their lusts. You know what I'm saying? While Esau is trying to overcome shit. Although Edomites are the wicked, the scriptures say that the children
I got it right here. This is Luke 16:8. And the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light.
Right. That goes into the Edomites. But guess what? It also goes into these other people of the world. I'll tell you that right now, because we're looking at a Jake on the screen right now, and he's into all this vegan health. Guess what? He's on a higher level than brothers in the truth right now, dealing with that, dealing with the health issue. He's done figured out that this is part of your vibration. And he says some things that are spiritual too, but how it feels like he feels closer to the Most High, because it does make him closer to the Most High, because his connection, his pineal gland is opened up now. Although he's not the truth. You see, we got the benefit of being in the truth. No one can get closer to the Most High than us. You know? Lord willing, we're of the elect. But once you're connected to the Most High, you're way further than, but guess what? He's doing what he has to do in the spirit. So his connection is open for his purpose. See, our purpose is way deeper than these people, man. So imagine any brother that's already connected to the Most High, you get on that health, you start tripping on that health, the way you feel, the way your mind works, the way the spirit connects with you is going to be different, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Brother, I must, Salaki, Bamkusha. I was going somewhere, I was doing something while I was on this particular fast, right? This one I'm talking about, this particular diet. And or something, sometimes you'll say something, say, okay, I'll wait for the Most High to send me a sign. And sometimes you don't see no sign. Right? Sometimes you'll say, I'll wait for the Most High to send me a sign what I should do. Sometimes you don't see no sign. Right? This time I said it, I'm gonna wait for the Lord to send me a sign, and I looked to the left, there was a sign there for what I needed to do clear. The clearest it could be. But the only thing the Most High could tell me, the only thing close to the Most High could have said is just whispering in my ear what to do. It was there. You understand? Why? Because now I feel more connected to the spirit.
If I may add to your point, there's a precept where it says, draw nigh unto me, and he's going to draw nigh unto you. And then part of you taking care of your diet, because also we have dietary laws, right? Shows you the importance of that, man. So the more and more you eat more healthy, right? You like the brother stated, how that what you eat is going to affect your spirit. The more and more you eat things that's going to basically upgrade your spirit, you're going to be more connected with the Most High, man. You know, like the brother gave his testimony, hey, he's going to answer you even more quickly. So now you're more in the spirit, you know? And also Esau knows this. That's why he gives Jake, you know, the pork, you know, the fuegos, basically all the things that's filled with chemicals to keep them in a lower vibration. Exactly. So that they don't get that connection back with the Heavenly Father, man. You know?
They don't want people to be healthy. Last thing they want is for people to be healthy, because another thing, you think more.
Yeah.
You're inspired more. Right. You feel less of that blah. That blah.
Yeah.
We feel that because one of the reasons is diet. Esau wants you to be fat, wants you to be sluggish, wants you to be lazy and brain fog and all these things. You know what I'm saying?
So which I'm pretty sure one of the top bankers, he said, we don't want a nation of thinkers, Yeah, but if I forgot what he said, but he basically said he doesn't want a nation of thinkers, man. Because when you think, it could bring more to revolutions, you know, and just you going up against, you know, the rulers seem that they're wicked. That's right, you know.
Who's ready? Still
Just
has-
to add on
okay,
to
yeah,
on the healthy, the health is really it's like it's really spiritual before it's physical. You know, so the fact that you're in your health, that means that your temple, which is your body, is clean. So that's how you get more connected to the Heavenly Father, more open to visions, more in tune with the ways of Yahweh Hashem El Shai. You know.
Speak.
Sure. So you want it back to Daniel?
Go on, go ahead. Read that.
So back to Daniel's, I read verse 8 again. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the king, of the prince of the Enoch, that he might not defile himself. Now the Most High had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the Enochs. And the prince of the Enochs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord the king, who had appointed your meat and your drinks. For why should he see your face worse, likened than the children which are of your sort?
Right. So he felt like if he wasn't eating, if he was just eating greenery, because they didn't have that wisdom. That wisdom was given to the Israelites. He even don't know nothing about that. See? They learned how to eat properly from us. You see? You understand? So the eating, they thought that you're not eating the cakes and the bread and the meats every day, you're gonna look famished. See? Daniel said, no. Try me out. Go ahead.
Then shall you make me endanger my head to the king. Then said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of the Enoch had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat.
Pulse is vegetation, right?
Let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Then let our countenance be looked upon before thee, and the countenance of the children that eat of the portion of the king's meat, and as thou see it, deal with thy servants. So he consented to him in this matter and proved them 10 days. And at the end of the 10 days, their countenance appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat of the portion of the king's meat.
They were healthy, they were shining, their face was glowing. You understand what I'm saying to you? They were energetic. You know? You see what I'm saying? You eat all that crap. You are what you eat.
Yeah, that's true.
You eat that garbage, your whole vibration is going to be garbage. We move to the good stuff, our vibration gets better. See, that really goes for anybody. That really goes for anybody. That goes for the Edomites. That goes for anybody. Your vibration will become better if you eat right. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean they're going to be righteous. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they'll have more energy. They'll be able to think clearer. That's what I mean by that. But us, what's more important, we'll be connected to the Most High more. See, Edomites aren't connected to the Most High. They can eat as much fruits as they want. They're not connected to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But us as Israelites, we have a connection to the Most High. But the temple, when it came to the Levites, the temple, it was very specific how the temple had to be clean. It had to be clean. It had to be in order. What is the temple now spiritually? Our bodies. Right?
Just to add on to our bodies is really, we have to treat our bodies as if it was a machine. You know, and the fact that the food that you use, that's really fuel for the machine to better your performance. So really the fuel that you use, that's gonna decide really how you, if you perform well or if you perform worse. Yeah, premium versus regular gas. You know?
1 Corinthians 3 and verse 16 says, know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
defile, pollute.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing that
Daniel?
Daniel was speaking about, how he didn't want to defile his temple. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm going to say is this: look at your temple, look at your body as the temple, and look at those unclean foods as heathens.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They ain't supposed to come in the temple. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's out of order. But then look at the good foods, right? And the balanced diet as Israelites coming in. You see what I'm saying? More importantly, Israelites of the elect. Right? You could say, okay, it's lawful. Okay, then look at them as Israelites that are in a Gentile state of mind. Right? That still ain't beneficial. They still like heathen. They're still like eating, not too far off from eating pork. Right? Eating fried chicken every day, right? Not too far off. Right? Once in a blue, okay, cool. But you hear it, you see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Revelation 11, in verse 1. It says, "And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court,
That's the Israelites. Right?
but the court which is without the temple,
The court without was for the heathen, not inside the temple. It was without the temple. Right?
leave out,
Yep.
and measure it not.
Why?
For it is given unto the
It's
Gentiles."
given unto the Gentiles, man. That's for the heathen, man. So look at those unclean foods and that negative diet as heathens coming into your temple. That's how we gotta move. That's how we gotta look at it, man. That's how we gotta try to move to the next level. This truth is about graduating in the spirit, man. This truth is about becoming a better man. You gotta ask the Most High to make you a better man in general, man. You know? If you ain't working hard, I need to be a harder worker. You know what I'm saying? If I procrastinate too much, I need to stop procrastinating, man. Jake does that. Jake loves that. You know? Myself included. I'm heavy into procrastination, man. Which that's a thing that Jake gotta get out of. Well, Salaki, brother. Procrastination is like it means that you wait till the last minute.
Okay.
Things, you know, like Jake will want to leave to go somewhere and then they'll wait for the last minute to go, or Jake will want to do something and they'll wait till the little bill or pay the last
Oh, yeah.
That's how Jake operates, you know. So we gotta try to avoid that as well.
It says, "For it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall not they tread underfoot 42 months."
Right, meaning right there, they're in our land right now. Okay, defiling the land. The land is defiled. See, all these foods that they eat. Oh, get me Ezekiel. Give me Ezekiel. Did we finish that?
There's a little more.
Okay, hold that. Get Ezekiel. Get Ezekiel the 4th chapter about how we eat our bread.
Yes.
Okay. Daniel 1 and 16.
Yeah.
Thus Melzar took away the portion of their meat and the wine that they should drink, and gave them pulse. As for these 4 children, the Most High gave them knowledge and skills in all learning and wisdom, and Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. Now at the end of the days that the king had said he should bring them in.
And guess what? The Most High communicated to Daniel through dreams too.
Yeah.
See, Daniel was heavy into dreams. So, and that's showing that he was also heavy into diet. Daniel was heavy into dreams, but he was obese. You know, like that Moabite king. And he was also a very fat man. No, he's heavy into dreams because he also ate a good diet, so he had that connection too. Through that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That pineal gland, brother. You got the definition of pineal gland in the
that's
spirit.
it.
Let's get that.
This is the pineal gland, and the regular Google definition says the pineal gland was commonly called the third eye for many reasons, including its location deep in the center of the brain
Right.
and its connection to light via
Oh, the light. Hold on now, brother. We're supposed to be the children of the light, man. See? So if you're cutting off that pineal gland, you're cutting off the strength of the light. Not to say we don't have no light, regardless of how calcified our pineal gland is in this place, because the Most High could break through that junk. But how much more when you clear it up?
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
I mean, too, if you're eating defiled foods, like you're clogging that, that tube, that connection, that pipeline. It says, and its connection to light via the circadian rhythm and melatonin surrection. It says many spiritual traditions believe it serves as a connection between the physical and spiritual worlds.
That's it.
No, that's it.
Yeah. Because Esau, that's what Esau wants to clog up. We think that juice was doing. That juice was clogging that shit up, right? Esau don't want you, huh? Esau don't want you dealing with that, huh? Okay, Esau, here, got you. Brother, speak.
Like the brother was saying, Esau doesn't want you to deal with the spiritual aspect of things, man. Because him himself, like the scriptures say, proclaiming himself that he is God. So he wants you to worship him. So therefore, he's gonna bring all these polluted foods mixed with chemicals for you to eat, and therefore your pineal gland is gonna be clogged up, man. To the point that you're not gonna basically reverence a higher power.
Who you're gonna go to? You're gonna go to him.
Yep.
He's the one that presents the solution for the problems, So he tries to block out that connection with the Heavenly Father. And who did he target? He said that juice was for so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because he knows who you are. It's mostly you that don't know who you are.
But if I may say this real quick too, it's only us that really get affected when we basically don't follow. Once again, going back to the dietary laws. If you don't follow that, we get jacked up, man.
That's right.
We get the diabetes, the low, how you call that, the high blood pressure, high cholesterol. We get that, man. But you can see Moab, you could eat an octopus alive. And this guy would live on to be like 100 years old. And Jake's looking at them, they think they could do this. And Jake is looking at them, they think they could do the same thing. And then when you do it, you get fucked up, man. Now you have to go to Esau to get some drugs. Now you're in the tube. And then they're gonna say, it's been generations in my family, it's been like that, really. No, it's just because you're not following the proper diet, man. If you stop eating pork, you stop eating the bacon, you would be good, man. If you took heed unto the scriptures and then actually took care of your diet, you would be good.
But see, that's one aspect of it, but you gotta go deeper than that. Because you can stop eating that, and then you still be messed up because you're still eating garbage.
Yeah.
You understand? There's lawful garbage. You understand? As simply the way you deal with it, the amount you eat of it, we gotta learn balance. What I'm trying to do, my goal personally, is to actually get back to that ancient world Israelite diet. The ancient world, like how often we ate meat. If we ate it once every 2 weeks, I'll try to get to that once every month. Because we didn't eat meat every day. Okay, as Israelites, we ate meat for events.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Mostly. If anything, we would eat fish more often because fish is more accessible to just going fishing. That's why it's more accessible. That's why the Most High made it more accessible, because you can eat that more than you can eat for health-wise. You can eat that more than you eat red meat every day. You ain't gonna be killing a bullock every week.
Right.
That's expensive, man. You know how expensive a bullock is, man?
Shit.
And they didn't have no refrigeration system. So that was refrigeration. Put it in the refrigerator, get some leftovers. No, they cut that up. Yo, that bull is gone, brother. Like that. They better have enough people there for the bullock or for the lamb.
I think it says after 3 days it becomes defiled. You have to throw it out.
Oh yeah.
But I think that might be for the sacrifice, but for the sacrifice after 3 days you have to throw it out. If you don't consume it.
You know what precept that is? You can find it. Okay, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
That's right. It's the old man, man, the ways of old. See, this whole eating raw fruits and vegetables, like I said, I've been on that diet for this is the 5th day now, which I'm about to break it with the brothers. But regardless of the fact, if you're not, that's not a new concept. We're reading about it in the scriptures. You read about it with Daniel, you read about it with Ezra. That's not new. The men of the Lord already knew these things. The men of the Lord understood the herbs. As a matter of fact, Yahweh Shai understood the herbs. Okay? Because there's a saying, when that woman, there was a woman from the Dakota tribe or whatever, one of them Gadite tribes, she said that Yahweh Shai came on this side of the earth, which we believe he definitely did come over here, because he told the disciples that I have sheep that you've known out of. Okay? Speaking of the northern kingdom that was on this side of the earth already. Anyways, what she said was that Yahweh Shai taught them how to use the herbs for healing purposes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Gad is so good with that. You understand? Because Yahweh Shai came and taught them that. So he knew the herbs back then. You see?
Yeah, that's the one that
And I don't think Yahweh, I know for a fact Yahweh Shai was eating no goddamn garbage as a diet.
Ate fish.
Ate fish. When he was hungry, what was he hoping to
Fig.
eat? The fig. Ooh. So I was eating that earlier this week. Got a whole big box of figs, man. I was eating, man. Okay? And the fig is delicious. I was eating. I see why Yahweh Shai likes this, man.
Yeah.
You see? And I know I don't have to look it before I even look it up. I already know that there's great benefits there. Because I know Yahweh Shai ain't gonna eat nothing that don't have no good benefits. You see what I'm saying? Who's more disciplined here than Yahweh Shai?
Come on.
None of us. None of us on the earth.
Wow.
He did a 40-day, which, guess what? I'm going to tell you something. These motherfuckers, there's certain dudes on YouTube that do that type of fast. You can actually do that. It's possible to do it, but it's a different level. I mean, they say it, we don't know whether it's true or not, right? We don't really know. But there's people who say that, and they're constantly fat. It's about their body's constantly in that state. It's about adjusting. If you fast 2 times a week, to fast 4 days is nothing for you really. I mean, it's more of a challenge, but to you it's not as much of a challenge as it is for someone who fasts only once a month. You understand? It's about the body adjusts. Okay? So my point is this: Yahweh Shai did that 40-day fast, 40-day, 40-night fast, and he still overcame sin, overcame Satan. You know? Them people doing these fasts and whatever, including us, we're not going through what Yahweh Shai went through when it came to Satan. We're not going through those challenges. So my point is this: Yahweh Shai is the most disciplined out of anybody on the planet Earth. So we know he wasn't eating no bullshit.
Go ahead, bro. Leviticus 19:4. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourself molten gods. If I am the Lord your power, and if ye offer a sacrifice of peace offering unto the Lord, ye shall offer it at your own will, and it shall be eaten the same day ye offer it, and on the morrow, and if aught remain until the 3rd day, it shall be burnt in the fire. And if it be eaten at all on the 3rd day, it is abominable. It is not acceptable. It is not accepted.
Read it again.
Leviticus 19:5. And if ye offer a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord, ye shall offer it at your own will. It shall be eaten the same day ye offer it, and on the morrow. And if aught remain until the 3rd day, it shall be burnt in the fire. And if it be eaten at all on the 3rd day, it is abominable. It shall not be acceptable. It shall not be accepted. Therefore everyone that eateth it shall bear his iniquity, because he hath profaned the hollow thing of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people. So again, as the brother mentioned, when it comes to the ancient times, there was no refrigerator, there was no leftovers. You eat it the same day, you eat it the next day, and whatever happens afterward, you have to burn it with fire. Okay, there's no such thing as I'm gonna save it for 2-3 days, man. So again, that goes into even as it says, if you eat it on the third day, you'll be it's abomination. Okay. So again, that goes into defiling yourself.
Yeah, like in the ancient world, basically they didn't hold that meat for
for a long time. And put it in the fridge, or put it in the freezer. There's no such thing.
This is Ecclesiasticus 30 and verse 15. It says, health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Yeah, a strong body, good state of mind is better above all gold, man. And you can see that because even these top rich, Edomites, they seek to have a good good health, man. And they might have all the riches, but if you jacked up, you're in the chair, man, how can you enjoy those riches? Proving you that good estate of body is way better, man. And in the kingdom, we're gonna get to live forever, man. We're gonna have that full state of body, man. I'm gonna jump up to 14. It says, better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. And that's facts, Even though the poor man, he might be poor, but hey, he's still lively, he can get things done, right? But a rich man, even though he has riches, hey, he has to get servants to drive him around, push his wheelchair, if it's, whatever that he has, man, right? Proving you, hey, a good state of body is above infinite wealth, man. That's what you want, man. You see?
Just a stomach ache, man. Just having a stomach ache by itself, you feel like you want to give up the ghost. So imagine you have that, and that's like a light thing. It's like a light little plague that you got. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So imagine having that constantly every day. It's just a major stomach ache. That's fucked up. Yeah. Okay, you got 100 million though. You got a Billy Boys, Billy Club. But every day your stomach is in pain and anguish, man. Right? Listen, bro, that's just a light thing I'm telling you about. So imagine something serious, man. Something real bad. That you gotta go through constantly. Trust me, that money is not worth it, man. It's better to just live paycheck to paycheck, man. Better to barely get by. And guess what? Another thing that this did you want a point you want to make?
No.
Okay, another thing that this type of diet does, it improves your mood. Scriptures speak about that. Go ahead.
This is the book of, I'm reading in GNTD.
Sure.
Sirach 30 and 25. A cheerful person with a good attitude will have a good appetite and enjoy his food.
Because it's connected. It's connected to the food that you eat. Okay? It's connected. The food and the attitude that you have. If you eat meat too much, there's a scripture that speaks about cola.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 15 real quick, it says, a sound, healthy body and a cheerful attitude are more valuable than gold and jewels. Nothing can make you richer or give you greater happiness than these two.
Nothing can give you greater happiness, man. You know how happy you be on this diet, bro?
Yo.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not saying nothing. I don't like to talk about shit that I'm not experienced or doing. I'm doing it, and I've already did it before. I can speak about it already even before I was on this, because I did it before, and I remember how I felt when I was really on it for months. And what happened was Satan was working with particular family members to try to tell me, I heard that's no good to be eating so much. You know what I'm saying? I let Satan overcome me because I kind of took heed and said, you know what? And I didn't kind of took heed because I was like, fuck it. At first, I kind of cursed him out, like, it was knocking me out my dean, Satan work through. But then eventually, what happened? I said, fuck it, let me just go eat this and eat that. And what happened? You go down and downward. Listen, sin is leads to more sin.
Yeah.
Negativity leads to more negativity. One negative habits lead to multiple negative habits. Positive habits lead to other positive habits, man. You see? So what happened, man? See, Yahushua, it was Yahushua he wanted to be. He wouldn't have fell for that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. But that's to show you. That's our Lord. You know? But we're just trying. We're trying to get better day by day, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 37. We start at verse 28. It says, "For all things are not profitable for all men, neither hath every soul pleasure in everything. Be not insatiable in any dainty thing."
Insatiable meaning what? Let's look up the word insatiable. Look it up in Google. You guys look it up in Google. Look it up in Google and look up dainty. Okay? We'll start with insatiable, then we'll look up dainty.
Insatiable of an appetite or desire impossible to satisfy.
Wow. Impossible to satisfy.
Wow.
You see that? And as a child, I can't say it. But I mean, yeah, I will say that because when you build up your plate too goddamn much, yes, that's counted as insatiable. I can't just take everything literal. That means no matter you eat, you're full and you still want to eat. No, that's somebody with major demons on it. But I'm saying that, that's where you see those guys that are like 800 pounds and they before they go to the restaurant they eat a box of pizza. Before they go to that's a little snack.
5 pizza boxes.
See, that's an evil spirit. That's something different. Yeah, that's a snack, man. That's a snack. 5 pizza boxes or whatever is a snack.
They butt 90, they butt 94.
Yo, imagine them at the movies.
Wow.
What's in the suitcase? Nothing. Sanchez. Brother be staying. We be sneaking in food in the movies, man. Alright? But anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, I'm talking about, you eat too much. Your belly's only so big. Your belly's only this big. Your belly's not big like that, man. Your belly's only this big, man. So you eating a damn plate, stacking up plates and plates and plates and plates for one meal. Thirds and fourths, and then you're eating that 3 times a day with snacks.
Yeah.
No Oreo cookies and milk. Bro. That's insatiable, man. And I was one of those type of dudes that was, bro, I love to eat, man. Especially something I wanted, I'm sneaking in the kitchen. Scooping. They just call my nigga. They drop the spoon. Because he gets nervous. But this is what it is, man. Because those foods come with demons. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, because, like you said, you eat 3 meals and then with the snacks, your body is going to take more on your body to digest that food, man.
Yes, sir.
Your body needs time to regenerate, to process the food. And especially if you're eating a lot of meat, meat takes more time to digest than fruits and vegetables, man.
It does.
That's why, as we're going to read, it's going to say it brings the choler when you eat more meats, man.
The fruits go right through you.
Yeah.
The fruits go right through you. You see what I'm saying? It's full of water. It's full of water. And they say that the purest water on the earth is what? Is in fruits. Right? So that's why, because you brothers know me, you notice you can see no water bottles all over the place. Okay? Usually, you know what I'm saying to you? I wouldn't even felt thirsty all day. Why? Because the fruits have me satiated when it comes to water. Usually I goes the car, they open the door, 4 bottles fall out the door. And then brothers try to sit in the front, hold up, brother. 4 bottles in the back. Yeah, every time I leave the crib, I had to have a water bottle with me, man. I have to have a water. That's how I even now. But when I was doing that was because I'm used to just bringing a water bottle every time I go down to the crib. Every time I gotta go down to the car, bring water. But this time I brought the water, and it's just there was like 2 full water bottles, and I was like, well, I don't need to bring no more water. You know what I'm saying? Because the fruits were satiating. See, the things we're missing is so simple.
Yeah.
It's right there in front of us. But through Esau's wickedness and his damn confusion of the earth, we thought that that was nothing worth. Any brother got a precept?
I have what he's reading in the GMT.
What happened?
I have what he's reading in the GMT.
Oh, what he just read? Okay, go ahead. Bring that up.
Come on. This is Sirach 37, in verse 27. It says, "My child, as you go through life, keep your appetite under control, and don't eat anything that you know is bad for you."
Bro, I can tell you right now, none of us were in that mindset in the world. I would say, I'm gonna say me. I know I definitely was not in that mindset. When I was hungry, I wanted to eat. I'm gonna eat, and if I like it, I'm gonna eat too. Right? And I'm not gonna ask Machai. I really don't like it. Machai is still like that today. I didn't even ask Machai. Alright? Machai is like exactly how basically how I was with the food, man. Good. What you got?
There's more.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Verse 28 says, "All food doesn't agree with everyone, and everyone doesn't like the same kinds of food."
Right. So you can't. If some brothers don't like fish, no, how should I eat fish? Cock. You know, Kurt looking at me, he might not be right. You know, like fish. No, some brothers, that's not what they like. The Most High gave us different spirits.
That's right.
Sometimes it's beyond the physical. Sometimes it's a spiritual thing. You know, every brother has their own characteristics. You know, a lot of brothers say, "I'll eat lamb." It's lamb, but they're eating lamb because it's part of our, it's in the scriptures. You know, they're thinking of Yahweh Shai is the lamb, so we don't want lamb. You want bison or lamb? No, lamb. Because they think that I don't know if that thing that makes them more connected to the Most High or something. No, every brother likes what they like, man. You see? If you like goat, there ain't nothing wrong with liking goat. You like chicken. You see, me, I like turkey. See, I don't like chicken. I like turkey way more than I like chicken.
Me too.
You know? But the spirit is on you, brother. Go ahead.
So verse 29 says, "Don't feel that you have to have all sorts of fancy food, and don't be a glutton over food. If you eat too much, you'll get sick."
And why are you getting sick too? Because it's clogging up your colon.
Right.
That colon, man. All health starts in the colon, man. And all diseases start in the gut, which is where basically what's connected to the gut, the colon. And if you look at those things where the people put the thing up their colon, whatever they call that, colonoscopy. Right. That's right. Right. When they put it up there and they see the camera, you see all that gunk. All right? It's all clogged up and shit. A lot of brothers is clogged up. Man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So if you eat too much, you'll get
And
sick.
it's about the diet. It's all about the diet, bro. Go ahead.
So if you eat too much, you'll get sick. If you do it all the time, you'll always have stomach trouble.
Right.
Gluttony.
You'll always have stomach trouble. You want to always have stomach trouble? You're trying to eat something bloated. This, that, this, So what do? We gotta, and no brother should have a gut. See, I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to pull them abs out. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, no brother should have a gut. You know, this is something I was using. Show you brothers. This is what you call it? Swedish bitters. Okay, and this will get your bowel movements flowing. Okay.
It's a demon.
Yeah, it's a demon. Well, that's okay. Well, that means we made it. All right. So this is the Swedish bitters. Okay. And as soon as you take this, it goes right to your belly. You feel it rumbling. You feel it rumbling. Same second. All right. All right. I'll show you brothers after. Well, go ahead, man.
Says
And another thing that make you use the bathroom is dates. Dates will make you use the bathroom too. Okay. Dandelion root. I have some dandelion root tea that'll, get the bowels moving too. It's a light laxative instead of coffee, and it's funny. It kind of smells like coffee. Okay.
Like wormwood.
But well, I don't know. I can't say I don't know. I know wormwood kills the parasites though. You know, and you don't want to take too much of that.
Yeah.
See, these ones you could take a lot of, but that you want to take too much of.
What was that? Going?
Okay, who was reading?
Yeah, finish it up.
Right.
It says, gluttony has been the death of many people.
Right.
Avoid it and live longer.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. That's it. Who? Go ahead, Takar.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, and verse 2, and it says, "And put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite." Verse 21, "For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags." You know, it says the glutton will come to poverty. You know?
Damn. Is that the GMT?
No, that's Proverbs 23.
Damn. Read that again, brother. Wow. Well, there's another scripture that says the drunkard shall come to poverty.
Yeah.
So the glutton and the drunkard.
That's it. It's like, go ahead, Proverbs 23 and 21. "For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty,
Damn. Both of them.
and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags." That's being insatiable. You're constantly wanting. You know, you're never satisfied.
Right. So let's go. Why is it going to get? What's some reason we can think of that's going to get you into poverty? Because you.
Food is expensive. You gotta buy the food.
No, not that. No, it's about the fact that you're not full of energy. You understand? When you waking up, first of all, when you're waking, you're less productive.
Yeah.
You're not waking up.
You
Brush your teeth. It's already a fucking hour went by, and you just get snapping into it, man. You see? But like the man said that had these brothers watching this interview, right? That I already watched the whole thing already, but this particular man said what? When he started going on that raw diet, raw fruits and vegetable diet, okay, that he started waking up after 4 hours and he was full of energy. How much do you think he was able to get? And by the way, he has multi-million-dollar companies. Why do you think he was able to accomplish what he was able to accomplish? Because he was full of energy, man. He was inspired. He was in a good mood. The reason you don't do something, you don't feel it. You just don't feel it because you don't feel like it because your damn energy is low. Your vibration is low. You see what I'm saying? You gotta pull that course fucking, or whatever, anything. You know, you're supposed to build that business, but you know what? Fuck that. Nah, man, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, they start watching Netflix. That's the vibration, man. That's on you. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, Lord willing, man, I'm trying to get to eat mostly vegetables and fruits and then, you know, eating some meat sometimes. You see what I'm saying? Eating some, you know, get into that real deal holy feeling, drinking on occasion. And I'm talking about just yayan on occasion. That good yayan too. You see? Because when you drink, what happens? You become sluggish, you become unproductive the next day, you have a hangover. You doing that constantly, how the hell do people think you're going to be successful in any aspect, in making videos and anything? You have to be on, listen, brothers got to get their health right, man. Brothers got to get, this is a message through the spirit. Brothers have to get their health right. And you're going to see, when you see that, when you do that, you're going to feel the benefits, and you're really going to thank Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Don't thank no brother you see video. Thank Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for giving you the spirit to do. Say something. Okay, we're going to get a couple more. What you got? That's it?
We ready already.
Okay, we'll get a couple more. Go ahead.
Back to Ecclesiasticus 37 in verse 29, it says, "Be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats, for excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler."
Yeah. Surfeiting meaning overeating. Go ahead.
It says by
And choler is anger. Choler is anger. It messes with your mood heavily, man. And guess what? We're already, what's it?
I got information afterwards.
Okay. Well, we're already chafe in the spirit, like David, man. I know me, I'm chafe, brother, and I deal with NIGGAs all day. And me, I curse them out all the time. All right? Certain times I have to put hands on Negroes. Put hands on Negroes. All right? Why? Because at the end of the day, Jake is full of demons.
Yeah.
But we have to be able to be in a level where we just soft answer turn to way wrath. No matter what happens, we just kind of try to woosah. As long as they're not attacking us, you know? And sometimes, you know, my answer rough. I know me, I answer rough, bro. Yo, what did I tell you to do this and that? But I answer rough. I talk to them people rough on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? When I'm dealing with Jake. See? And certain of them get offended at that, you know? But it's also part of my mood too. You know what I'm saying? It's also part of my mood too. I'm already chafed. Not to say they're in the right, but I'm already chafed in the spirit. And then these different things, different stressors, maybe a guy will cut you off on the road. These things will add up to it. You have something, Mars?
I had Proverbs 23.
Okay, hold that. Let him finish that.
Verse 31, it says, by surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life.
You prolong your life. What happens, you eat these right things, what happens is it reverses the aging thing, man. Reverses the aging process, man. That Jake woman that's 70 something, I think she's 77 now though, but it says she's 70. Come on, brother. She looks like she's 39, 40, bro. Talking about, man. Talking about she's 72. Why? Because she's eating that raw diet, man. Full of life, full of energy, and she said she likes to. And another thing, you gotta move.
Yeah.
When you go to the gym, we can't just be doing weights. No, you gotta run. You gotta do some burpees. You gotta move your body, man. You gotta move, man. Apostle Gabar said, "What the Lord created? What the moving spirits? He created the moving spirits. We're not designed to be sitting at a goddamn desk watching it. You know." Do that all day. That's not what we're designed to do, man. Yeah, the boxing, we'll do the boxing. Yeah, that's it. All of that. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Proverbs 23.
Yeah, these ain't French fries, Akin. This is this is not McDonald's French fries. These are dates.
Organic.
Organic too. I only mess with organic stuff. And bro, another thing, bro's gotta learn to read ingredients, man. Go ahead.
Proverbs 23 and 2. And put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite.
Right, so yeah, that's what discipline. That's going into discipline. Right? You have a boy out there looking at a cheeseburger, put a knife, put a pocket knife out. Yeah, 'cause you got bug-outs like that in this world, man. You know? It just means to use discipline, man. Damn near like you have a knife here, but nah, fuck that. Fuck that, man. Right?
Right.
But you got to be motivated. That's what people call in the world the why. What is your why? Why do you want to do it? Why don't you? Give me some reasons why this is beneficial and some reasons why it's not beneficial.
Right.
And what's your end goal? You want to feel better? You want to look better? You want to be connected to the Most High? Right? Which obviously that's top for all of us, right? But there's other things that accompany that. There's other things that accompany that. You see what I'm saying? It's not just that, because there's other things that come with that, which all goes back to that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Did you read Sirach 31?
Oh, did you read yours?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so lock it.
Sirach 31 and 16. Eat as it becometh a man, those things which are set before thee, and devour not, lest thou be hated. Leave off first for manners' sake.
Right, like Goku. You know, you see Goku in the movies, with all the anime, for some reason, the people's insatiable, man. Especially the top guys. You know, they usually after they're showing you, because fighting takes out a lot of energy, right? So, sorry, they're eating crazy. You don't want to be like that. There's people that they eat in that manner. You know, this thing, you can't stop. You drink some of that, this, that. You just ate 2 plates, and now you're going for the third plate. But the third plate looks like 4 plates combined, and then it's like, yo, I can't.
Chinese buffet.
Yeah, Chinese buffet. I can't go to the buffets. That food that's all low quality shit. Go ahead, man.
And be not unsatiable, lest thou offend. When thou sittest among many, reach not thine hand out first of all. A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured, and he fetcheth not.
Well, let's look up that word nurture. Is that in the G?
No, that's regular Sarah.
Okay, so like it.
So
No, that's not G. Get the GMT, please.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, bring it on out, brother.
Come on, this is
Oh, you got a whole Bible.
yeah, I found it today, the spirit.
That is the spirit.
Come on, this is 31, Ecclesiasticus 31, verse 16. It says, when you get your food, eat it like a human being. Don't smack and slurp. Nobody can stand that. It says, it's good.
It don't mean every brothers get nervous. So now they like all slow and shit. You did the soup. It's like it's poured in. No, it's okay. It's talking about the excess, man. You know those people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm talking. You know that their mouth is all open. You know what that is. Okay, go ahead, man. Don't take it too far. Is what I'm saying. Brothers always gotta have balance, because then that'll ruin your life. That'll make your life worse. Because now every second you gotta think about how you chew. And then you're not enjoying it now because you're not, you know what I'm saying? Now you're not enjoying the food now. No, it's not speaking of, it's speaking about that madness, man. Like, you gotta learn some type of fucking decorum, man. Some people, it's like they see them, it's like they're raised in the jungle when they eat, man. Go ahead, man.
Verse 17, it says, it's good manners to be the first to stop eating. Stuffing yourself is offensive. If there are many people present, don't try to be the first to be served. A little bit is plenty for anyone with good manners. Besides, you won't be short of breath when you go to bed.
Right. See that? So all that food in you, it makes sleep worse. Okay? Which there's another scripture where he said to vomit if you eat too much.
Yeah, that's the same.
Oh, they said I'm Salaki, my fault. Go ahead.
But Salaki, even when you go to bed like full stuffed, instead of recovering, you're digesting.
You're breaking down.
You're breaking down food instead of repairing yourself.
Right.
So then when you wake up, you wake up more hungry when you should be like fully like energetic. You get sluggish and you just want to eat more. You know?
Right. When I eat like food too close to going to bed, I like anything that's not, anything, really anything, pretty much. It hasn't happened with fruits yet, but let's say most things that I eat before going to bed, that's when I get the sleep paralysis. It's when I get those demons that jump on at night. Okay? And I know that, like, shit, I still feel like even if after it's 2 hours, I'm like, yo, because I'm used to eating one meal a day, right? So even after it's 2 hours, I'm like, damn, like, the demons might jump on me, And then boom, they jump on me. Because, it's just, that's when you eat before bed, it's almost like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Satan will fuck with you. It's like, go ahead, bro.
Verse 20, it says, people who eat too much get stomach aches and cannot sleep. If you don't overeat, you can get a good night's sleep and wake up early the next morning feeling fine.
Right.
But if explaining.
But then again, that's not speaking about a guy eating fried chicken every day either. That's not speaking about a guy eating ricolet all day. I'm not speaking about that. But he's speaking, thinking of a guy eating a good diet. Yeah.
But if you do get a stomach ache from eating too much, go off and vomit, and you will feel better. My child, if you listen to what I am saying and put it into practice, all these days you will thank me for it. Be moderate in everything you do, and you will never get sick.
So that's it, man. All right. So that's it. Brothers have any other precepts?
Quick information that I found.
Okay, bring us your information. We're gonna close upon that. You got a precept though? Okay, go ahead.
It says here, some information that I found on Google. You have three brains: the head, the seat of logic and intellect. However, the unconscious mind directs around 90% of your behavior. It's really like the spirit. You know, the heart. There are more neural pathways running from the heart to the head brain, than from the head brain to the heart. It says here the gut. 90% of your body's serotonin involved in mood management is produced in the gut. So again, when it comes to eating a lot of meat, that like the brother mentioned, if you eat a lot of meat, you become more angry. You know, the shoulder, you know, because now you instead of because your body is working harder to digest that meat. Some meat it takes like 8 hours to digest. You know, but when you eat fruits and vegetables, it just goes through. You know, like the brother mentioned. So again, yeah. So we have three, and all these things are connected one to another. You know, 'cause they're all connected one to another. So the way the what you eat, bringing it back to the topic of the lesson, what you eat affects not only your gut, your heart, and your brain as well. That's it.
Yo,
we're basically done, bro.
you what?
That's it.
Okay, come, select it. All right. With that, you know, we're gonna close off with one that's edifying to the elect. We say Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKodash.
Don't last to the apostle, elders, great millstone, sanitation, much love and respect to you. I came to you, Aquat. Shalom. So make sure took care of that goddamn demon on the comment board. God, bro.